everyone. I thought I'd start from indoors today because I just made a cranberry lemon loaf out of the lemons, or a few of them, that I grew from my Meyer lemon tree this year. In fact, I had bought it at the end of winter. I think it was around February, like maybe late February, early March. And actually it was funny because when I bought it from the supermarket, it was full of flowers. And I said, why is it flowering now? It's like winter. And so we brought it home, and it was my third lemon tree so far. I have a Sicilian lemon, and then I have two yuzus. That was my fourth lemon, sorry. And then I have a Mexican lime. So I really like citrus trees, and the only thing is that I have to bring them in for protection during the winter, but they seem to be okay. I mean, my two that I've had for 3 years now are doing fine, and they've had winter protection. So this is the first tree that I've had that actually fruited for me, and I was really happy because I got a total of 17 lemons from the tree. So that was pretty cool. They're kind of small. So here's one, for example, but it's a beautiful yellow, and it smells so fragrant. I mean, the blossoms on the tree, there were a few blossoms just recently. I think they died off. They were so fragrant sitting next to me and my computer here that I was like, wow, this is like perfume. It was so beautiful. But I decided to take the lemon tree outside into the greenhouse because I was reading that in our house with our fireplace, which is that way, it's a wood burning stove, it's too dry, and then it'll stay too warm for it to get like a proper dormancy period. So I'm gonna take it outside and put it in the greenhouse, and it'll be unheated, but about 5 or 6 above frost temperatures, of course. So it should be fine. Meyer lemons are actually able to withstand cooler temperatures than some of the other lemon trees or citrus trees also. And my Sicilian lemon apparently is able to withstand some cooler temperatures. Now, when I say cooler, I mean above freezing. Like there are certain varieties of citrus trees that can definitely go below freezing. And Meyer lemons, I'm not sure of the temperature, but they are actually one of the cooler ones. And I think you can, although I'm not certain, I don't remember. We're in zone 8B here in France. But I think that you can keep it outside with winter protection, like mulching, and then maybe a fleece cover if it's going to be freezing. So I know there are ways that people do have Meyer lemon trees growing outside. And I was looking through a catalog and saw that there are actually quite a few hardy citrus trees, or in French we say agrumes. But it was really amazing to me because, I'm from California, and sunny Southern California, where we're home to citrus trees. And I remember, like, with the frost, it was always dangerous for people who grow citrus crops, to have frost, and they go out and light flames, and keep their citrus trees warm if it drops below. But, Southern California, we never really had cold winters. I mean, it's really rare. Don't get me wrong, like every once in a while there's been snow or there's been frost. Californians think that frost on the ground, they think that's snow. That's what I used to think. But anyways, this is, I'm not going to turn my camera around because it flips around really fast. But I used 3 today in my lemon cake, and look, here's my bounty. So they're small, but maybe they'll grow bigger next year. I don't know. I don't really know that much about citrus plants, but like here's one. You can see that it's small. It's more like a key lime size. Here's another one, but they're just so lovely and fragrant. I really am happy that I got this tree. So let me show you the tree. So you can see this is a north-facing window, and it's actually got a lot of light coming through. I mean, there's no real direct sun coming this way at this time of year, and the way that the house is positioned, it like kind of blocks the sun from coming. Like we wouldn't get it here because that's north. So the sun sets in the west there, and then it rises in the east on the other side. So yeah, so anyways, this lemon tree has provided 17 lemons this year. I think there were a few more that fell off, but it was completely full with flowers. So that was really cool. And then I have my dwarf banana. I got a Cavendish banana at the supermarket the other day. That one is the one that has fruit, will eventually, if it flowers. And then my other one that I had bought, a lot smaller than that, but it grew over the season, and definitely keeping it indoors because they are really not hardy at all. And then my tropical hibiscus, which had gorgeous bright orange flowers. So I've got a few down here. And then I also have my Robellini palm, which has a story to it. And it did have 2 sets of flowers. So that was cool. It's a female. And was not fertilized, of course, because I don't have another one. But it is shooting out more spears. So that's really cool. It's a good size and it will be indoors. And then all of the plants that I had that were sitting here, I actually brought them upstairs because, why? Because it's too dry in here and they were, you know, at risk of drying out. So my little papayas, I had a mango and all that, they are definitely staying upstairs where there's less dryness. Okay, and then here's my gingers, my hedychiums. I have the variegated type, and then I have a lot of different ones that I got from an online company that is UK based, but the bulbs and corms and rhizomes, they all come from the Netherlands. So they grew really nicely, but of course, you know, they're in this pot. So the other ones here. So I'm planning on potting them up as George from George's Jungle Garden. He told me it would be good advice to pot them up. And I see that they are starting to get eaten, so there's some kind of slug or snail in there, so I'm going to get them up. And then into my greenhouse. Let's see what's growing on in the greenhouse. Here's the insulation. And I have my Sicilian lemon tree. That one you can see the leaves are paling. That's kind of sad. It does sometimes drop leaves over the winter, you know, because it does prefer warmer temperature. I have my sago palm, or my Cycas revoluta, which threw out a flush of 18 leaves. That was just amazing. This is the 2nd year that I've had it. And then I have a Buddha's hand. This is, there's white specks on it. No, it's okay. That's an alocasia. And then my avocado is getting a lot bigger. I have a few avocados. And then my albitalon. And I do see some fungus gnats in here, which is not great, but I keep the sticky tapes around so that they get stuck on them. Yeah, I see a few of those fungus gnats. Do not like those guys. And my yuzus. And then this one is my Alocasia odora, which has 1 green leaf. The other ones are really pale yellow. I wasn't happy about that. And then I have a gardenia. I have some lemongrass. I have my loquats and some things that are just cuttings down there. And I have some lilies, not sure how they will bloom. But anyways, so I just wanted to show you what's kind of going on in the greenhouse. And you can see there's dahlias still going on. Sometimes I just come in here and kind of make sure there's no bugs and stuff growing on the, you know, little pests that are making my plants unhappy. But yeah, trying to keep the watering down. I don't want them to die, of course, but you know, I don't want it to get really moldy and yucky in here when the weather starts getting colder. It's been 9 to 10 degrees, sometimes even a little bit warmer because the weather's been warmer. But here we have, you know, really good insulation. And then this is a little sensor up here. And there's another mat. Crunch, crunch. Okay, the sensor fell down. But yeah, we keep the sensor up here for the temperature, and then we have a special heater for the greenhouse, and it's blowing away, of course, from the plants. So anyways, this is the greenhouse right now. We're going to be putting some artificial grass down, and that'll help further with the inhalation, the insulation, sorry. Sometimes I can't think of the word in English, but you can see today we are going to cut this grass, not with a lawnmower, of course, but with some kind of tool that will cut it straight and will go around. I have my few maples. I have a yucca filamentosa. I forget which one that is, if it's like a banana or a pineapple or whatever, but it's a really pretty one. And then some other flowers in pots that are going to be moved around. But yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to show you. My feet are really cold on this grass because it's wet. And then we have the forest behind us, which is really beautiful. Alrighty. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this little mini episode. Just wanted to show you what's going on here. And hope you all have a great day and a great week, everyone. Ciao for now.